Hope everybody has had a great week. I just got back from a mile bike ride, so I apologize if I'm looking a little something, I don't know, but I feel good. So let's play some Ebase. So first, I'm just gonna play some stuff I want to, and if you guys have some requests, you can just let me know on here what you'd like to hear, and I'll try my best to do it. If I don't know the song, it might be kind of tricky. Hey Nick, how's it going? Good to see you. So I think I'll start with a loop jam. So we'll probably do the same thing where we do loop jams. Hey Seth, how's it going? And then we'll kind of go from there. Maybe you guys have some ideas. I know Seth always has some crazy ideas. It might be a little bit too crazy, but who knows? I might try some of them anyway. So I'm just going to start with a loop just for fun, and then you guys can kind of have some input on the next several. So here we go. Let's see. I always do them in G. Let me different key. Kind of a weird bass rhythm. I always forget to take the sustain pedal from the keyboard and plug it into here so that I can do the easier stops with the loop pedal. I might go ahead and do that, but let me see what you guys said in the chat. I noticed that you were chatting a good bit, so let's see. Okay, so my buddy Andrew at Rock Class 101 says, Freebird, careful what you wish for. I might do it, you never know. So be careful. And then Seth says he's been learning the classic Animals version of The House of the Rising Sun. So I think I did a version of that too. But yeah, there's some cool stuff in the bass line. I think I did a version of that one, if you haven't checked it out already. Still a Friend of Mine by Incognito. I don't think I've ever heard either of those two songs. And Nick, yeah, I was improvising over like a pretty standard chord progression. So it's pretty common to go in minor from. It might be easier to think of it in terms of a major key. I was starting on the 6 chord and then going to the 4 chord to the 5 chord. So it's just a very common chord progression. It's pretty easy to kind of solo over and make melodies over. So yes, that was improvising, but I've kind of done similar things. So it's familiar, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that sustain pedal. It's just right over here. And heaven forbid I'm actually do part of Freebird, but we'll see. Here we go. That way I can top it easier so that it's not like a strange ending on every song. So basically, with the single pedal loopers, a lot of times you have to double click them to stop. And in order to do that and maintain the groove, sometimes I have to stop the looper a little early. And when I stop it a little bit early, it kind of makes the groove suffer. All right. I'm not going to do the whole song, Freebird, or anything, but I wonder... Oh, I have to think about it. What is the best way to voice these? I think Andrew might regret doing that, telling me to do that. But we'll see what happens. I may not do the whole thing, but I'll do a little bit of it. See what happens. I forgot it. Yeah. Well, I don't know the melody as well as I think I do. I'm gonna try to do the guitar part again. It's gonna be hard to get to the other part. At least I got the progression. Is this enough? Alright, I don't know how to get from that part to the other part with the loop pedal. Alright, you get the idea. That didn't work. Here we go, this will work. Alright, that was the worst version of Freebird ever, but that's what you get when you request Freebird on my live stream. Alright, so let's see. 20-minute bass solo. Well, this is a good live stream. See you next week. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, thank you. I need to practice more too. Yeah, bass solo. Fingernails are getting in the way. I know y'all are probably hearing those on there. Suppression says Steely Dan Peg. Peg would be a fun bass line to play, but it's really hard to, I don't even know the horn line stuff and all the other stuff that's going on. What was that? yeah, Peg's a really good one, but it's really, I know the bass line. I don't really know all the I don't even know the words or anything with all that. But yeah, Steely Dan's a great band to play stuff from. It's just hard to do too. But that's what I've got for that right now. So sorry, people keep texting. I'm not sure. You can probably hear that. You can probably hear that on here. Is the sound okay from there? I just realized I never put the microphone back on here. Does it sound better over here or better further away? I'm not sure what's going on with my phone, but it just seems like someone added me to a oh, I'm having a conversation with somebody. I told them I looked like a potato, and they don't think I ever looked like a potato. If you ever saw the videos when I was on tour with the what's it called? The Glenn Miller sounding band that was basically doing it was basically like a small big band, and it was like a show. I was playing upright bass with them, but they made me shave this, and I was a little bit heavier set back then because I wasn't riding my bike yet, and I really think I looked like a potato. So if you want to go back to those videos, they were in early to mid 2019. And yeah, so it was fun doing that. Yes, there's a lot of cool Steely Dan stuff. You definitely have a lot more interesting chords, really cool arrangements with them, really good bass lines. Peg has some really cool slap bass stuff. Just be mimicking the actual pattern because I just don't retain stuff like that. Sometimes I learn it and then don't retain it well. Let's see. Yeah, I can't remember that part. Yeah, there's a lot to the Steely Dan stuff. So that's definitely worth listening to. My friend's gonna get a kick out of that somebody requested Steely Dan. So good request, very very good request. Let's see. Trying to remember how it goes. What was it? I can't remember. I'm trying to see if I remember any Steely Dan enough to mess with it. Weather report. Okay, the only weather report off of Heavy Weather I can do really is Teen Town, which I already did last time. Birdland would be cool, and there are several others that have be really cool, but I don't remember all the part. And yeah, I don't really know River People well enough to play, but those are some great ones. Man, I shouldn't have asked for requests. You guys asked for some really good stuff though. All right. So Seth at some point said, "I have not. I wish." So I'm going to use that as a chance to play "I Wish." I think I should try to loop the other part. I gotta think about the chords for a second. Trying to remember how. I think it was just Ida. Weird. Didn't sound right though. Let's try it. Can't do the other part at the same time. Whoops. Oh, it deleted it. Ooh, I have it set backwards. Okay, so there's a polarity switch on this. And shoot. Scratch Brick House. Do Deantown. Oh man, do I remember how to do Deantown? That's interesting. I don't. See if it comes back to me. What was it? Well, how's it go? I can't remember it all. Man, okay. I can't remember it. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I remembered like 5 seconds of it, so that doesn't help. How was it? If I get it in a second, then I can play it all the way through. And if I can't, then Brick House is cool. Man, that would be a good one though. Yeah, so that's the main groove. She's a brick house. She's mighty, mighty, just letting it all hang out. She's a brick house. Haystack, that's a fact. Ain't no nothing back. Yeah, so I can do that much of it. How about playing the bass line to Disco Inferno? Honestly, there are a lot of bass lines that I haven't had to play, so I don't know them. You know, I'm thinking if my computer didn't freeze, I think it froze. Well, I'll refresh the computer and maybe I can pull some stuff up on there. And then that way we can, I can play some stuff that's not just coming to my brain. Any Bootsy Collins? No. Unless he did the, do I know the bass line to Sex Machine? Maybe he did the bass line on that one. I don't. I don't remember what key it's in either. Yeah, Brick House is a fun one. I'm not sure that it's really all slapped that obviously, but like, you know. It's the main groove, and then there are a lot of fills. So I didn't really play any of the fills this time, but there are a lot of fills on that one. All right, not sure what my computer is up to, but it's trying to do something. I think what I'm going to do is look up the Deantown line and try to play that again because I like that song and I used to be able to play it. So, of course, my computer will have a whole bunch of updates as it's going. So hopefully it'll stop pretty soon. All right. That's not the way I played it for. It's notes, but it's in a different position. Let's see. What is it? I think I skipped over. I don't like the way they did the tab. When I did it, I think I picked it out. So I did it in different spots. So it's the same notes, which they did a good job on the tab, but it's not the way that I'm used to playing it. So I have to play it a little slower because I'm kind of doing it differently, but I can remember the rhythm. Slow version. Let's see. Oh no, something popped up on the screen. There we go. Okay, let's try this one. We'll see. I almost have it. I'm forgetting the ending part of it. I actually, this is kind of a cool random thing about the Barney Miller theme. When I was playing with that band Miller stuff, I had the notation in front of me, so it helped a little bit. But we actually got a chance to play. If y'all didn't know, Hal Linden, the main actor in that, Miller, you know, he was Barney Miller in that show. He plays the clarinet too, and he's a big jazz fan. So he was randomly sitting in with the band in one place, and we'd do things like Mac the Knife with him, and he played a little bit of like a kind of medley out of that, where he'd do a little bit of Sing Sing Sing, amongst some other things, where he was playing clarinet with us, and he's like 80s, so it was pretty crazy to have him up there kind of doing all that, and it was really cool, you know. And so when he walked out, of course, we played the Barney Miller theme, which I should remember it, but you know how my memory's not great on everything like that, apparently. I can't remember the rest of it, but yeah, the Barney Miller theme's pretty cool. Good call on that one. So I'd love to be able to do Deantown faster now that I've kind of gone through it. Maybe I can do it not full speed, but let's see. No, I can't do it this way that fast. Yeah, that part's hard. Not that way. But yeah, that's a good one. Cool. So now that I've spent way too much time on that, I could probably do it almost up to speed. But that one's a good one. So does anybody else have any requests? Otherwise, I might do some loop pedal stuff. I know I tried to do the I Wish thing and then it got deleted. That would have been kind of fun. I know that you weren't requesting I Wish, Seth, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of throw that in anyway. But yeah, let me know if there's something else you want me to try to bumble my way through. So Paul McCartney bass lines, you know. Day Tripper's pretty cool. Of course, that's also the lick. I'm trying to think of another one, obviously. So that one's pretty cool too. I wish that would be fun. That's pretty funny. All right. Well, Nick, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, so I'll try I Wish again. I was gonna try to sing it, but it's kind of weird to do all that. I'm gonna regret doing it in the original key. Looking back on when I was a little nappy-headed boy. I usually do the whole step down. Then my only worry was for Christmas what would be my toy. Forgot the words. Getting out the back door to hang out with those little friends of mine. Greeted at the back door with "Thought I told you not to go outside." Trying your best to leave that water through your eyes, thinking it might stop her from opening your mind. I wish those days could come back once more. Why did those days ever have to go? I wish those days could come back once more. Why did those days ever have to go? I miss them so. I'm just gonna solo over for a second. The bass line again. Next time maybe I'll pull the lyrics up. Just those days could come back once more. Why did those days ever have to go. I wish those days would come back once more. Why did those days ever have to go? I love them so. Ah, didn't rocky. Alright, I think I lost some people on that one. Just go ahead and fade it out. It's a fun groove, but as you can see, I'm figuring out how to do it as I go, and so some songs are easier to do that with. Preston, thanks for hanging. If you're still there, it was good to see you. If not, you can watch this on the replay. Gosh, obla dee, obla da. I think it's in B flat, right? Da 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 da. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. Was it? On, bruh. I can't remember the chords there. Oh my gosh. La 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 la, life goes on. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on, bruh. No, it's not two. La 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 la, life goes on. Okay. Da, 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 da. I should probably look up the chords with the lyrics on this one, because I can just make the bass line around the chords. So, obla-dee, obla-da, chords. So this is like what a guitar player would look up on Ultimate Guitar. I would just click on that, and if they got it right, which they may not have, they have it capoed. Ooh. Well, that's going to make it kind of annoying. I might end up doing it in the key they have it on. So they have the capo on the... Actually, I might be able to change it. What does it say? They're not saying if there's a first fret capo. Okay, so if the capo is on the first fret, then everything's a half step up. So I'm just going to bump it up a half step. Oh, but this is going to say A sharp instead of B flat. Oh, that's always annoying to me. Okay. I'm going to try it. Okay. You get what you request sometimes. I'm going to have to scroll down to have the words, though. Man, there are a lot of them. So I might just do the first little bit of it. Let's see. Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in the band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. And Molly says the shit, she takes him by the hand. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. Was on, brah, la 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 la, life goes on. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on, brah, la 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 la, life goes on. Desmond is the trolley to the jeweler's store, buys a 20-carat golden ring, takes him back to Molly waiting at his door, and gives it to her. She begins to sing, oh-blah-dee, oh-blah-da, life goes on, brah, la 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 la, life goes on. In a couple of years they have built a home sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Scrolling again, happy ever after in the marketplace. Desmond lets the children lend a hand. Molly stays at home and does a pretty face, and in the evening she still sings in with the band. Oh-blah-dee, oh-blah-da, life goes on, brah, la 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 la, life goes on. Oh-blah-dee, oh-blah-da, life goes on, brah, la 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 la, life goes on. In a couple of years they have built a home sweet home. I should have done a different key. With a couple of kids running in the yard, Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Molly lets the children lend a hand. Desmond stays at home and does his pretty face, and in the evening he's a singer at the band. Oh-blah-dee, oh-blah-da, life goes on, brah, la 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 la, life goes on. Blah-dee, oh-blah-da, life goes on, brah, la, how their life goes on. Some fun. Oh, I can't remember anything. Oh, blah, dee, la, da. Okay, something like that. Yep, and I lost everybody on that one. Sorry, Seth. That was a good one, but it's over. Yeah. So yeah. So that was kind of interesting. So now you can see that when I try to sing and play a bass line and follow the chords, sometimes it works and sometimes it's better than other times. But yeah, that was a fun one too. Kind of a annoying, obnoxious groove, I'd say. It's so repetitive, but I don't know, it's the Beatles. You can't really hate on the Beatles, right? But yeah, and it's not really that hard with practice, I would say, to sing and play the bass. It's just you have to practice things. That was my practice, right? So I realized, okay, I should have sang everything down the octave. Oh gosh, if I want to really lose anybody, play some Grateful Dead. I'm just going to do a short thing that won't lose people. So. Little piece of Scarlet Begonias. I kind of make up the little ending each time because I feel like different versions have different things going on there. But yeah, I do that one on guitar sometimes, so I can do a little bit of Grateful Dead. That one, and then I don't know, Fire on the Mountain's 2 chords, so that one probably. I could probably BS my way into. There are several other ones that I've played, but I haven't sung, so I would rather not try to do those. But yeah, Scarlet Begonias is kind of cool. That whole lick is pretty cool too. It might sound weird with just bass though, and it's kind of a long pattern to loop. So it's like I could try to loop something where there'd be one verse with that, but like you said, we'd lose everybody. And if we're down to, if this thing is true, you might be the only person still left. So we might already, if that means I'd lose you for playing Grateful Dead, then maybe I won't do that. But if there's something else, oh cool, we've got somebody else back on. So did I miss any requests that y'all think I could do? Let's see. Stray Cat Strut. Yeah, so I did Stray Cat Strut for the video earlier this week. The main groove on that one is just it's really just quarter notes. But But you can kind of do the slap technique if you had upright. I decided not to do it on this one because I thought it would busy it up too much, but you could do the... So that'd be more interesting on upright. But yeah, that's one part of the groove, and then the verse has a cool little... And goes back to that part. But instead of just doing that normal walk down, he does a walk up. It's kind of like it's almost like a minor scale mixed with the blues scale walk up. So he's doing root, second, minor third, fourth, sharp fourth, fifth, minor third, second, to kind of give you an idea of that line. But I did a whole video with the line in there. So that should help you guys on that one. But that one actually has some cool little walking things. On Rock This Town, I've never played it like the recording. I'm pretty sure I just kind of made up my own thing when I did play it, and I don't think I even have it that well right now. I have to listen to the song again just to kind of get my bearings on that one. I don't think it's hard. I just haven't played that one in a while. How do you rate Lee Rocker as a bass player? Well, his walking lines have a consistent direction to them, and that's something that like people that aren't schooled at all in any way wouldn't have. So I feel like he at least did his homework listening to some walking lines and stuff. I don't know if they were more blues walking lines or if he did kind of dive into jazz a little bit, but I give him props because those lines have a little bit more logic to them than just like some random person making up lines. So I have a feeling that he kind of did his homework, and I think he's a pretty good player. His technique on watching the music video for that one though, I wouldn't emulate his left hand technique because I don't know, that would hurt my hand after a while. But yeah, as far as his bass lines, I think he writes good bass lines if he was the one that wrote it. But either way, I think he's pretty good. So I kind of like that stuff. He also does some slap technique, you know, which like at the beginning, I think he does kind of use that. And I'm talking about the upright slap, not the electric slap. So instead of slapping with your thumb, you'd kind of like pluck the strings a little bit harder on upright so that you get that attack off the fingerboard. And you can slap a note as you're preparing for the next one. Slap, pull, slap, pull. So you have like... So it's really, I should say pull, slap. Right? Whoops, I played the wrong notes. That kind of thing. So, yeah, so he can do the slap technique, and he can... I haven't really heard him like do a bunch of solos, but I bet if I listened to some stuff, I could hear more things like that. But I think he's pretty good when it comes to upright playing. Do I think he's like got a degree in jazz? Probably not or anything, but I do like that there's a consistent logic and a consistent direction to his lines. There's some other people that kind of come up with bass lines and songs and they're mimicking a walking line, but it's obvious that they just came up with a pattern and just kind of stuck with it. And I feel like later on in that song, he actually walks underneath one of the guitar solos. And I left that part out of my version of it, but it is interesting. There's another video that a guy did on electric bass where he plays the different sections of that song. And so if you can find that video, that would be a good one to kind of go through and check. I think it's under one of the guitar solos toward the end of the song. But I would give that a listen because I was pretty impressed with his walking. You know what I mean? It's not just like arpeggios or something or just outlining stuff. It's just just merely doing that. It's just kind of like there's a direction to it. He's walking up scales and chromatic notes when he runs out of notes in the scale. So like this. He could have gone, but then he would have gotten to that chord tone too quickly. So he added a chromatic note so that he'd have the fifth of the chord on the downbeat. Although it's the walk down. So let me see what the walk down's actually doing. Bum, bum. So bum, bum. That's kind of interesting. So that would be putting a fourth on there. But it's an interesting thing. So bum, bum, bum. I kind of like On the flat 6 chord, he's throwing in the 7th of that chord, which is kind of interesting. We're probably getting too theory heavy, but that's kind of an interesting note choice. So I kind of like that. I wonder if he kind of knew what he was doing and did that on purpose, but he might have. And then when he gets to the 5 chord, he's hitting that. So he's walking up a scale. So that's contrary motion to the walk down that's going on, which is kind of cool. Right? So, Actually, when he gets to 5, he's doing that. So it's a little different, but it's creative anyway. I don't know. That one's creative. I think the other one's the other walking line where he's actually walking under the soul is the one that he's actually outlining the changes pretty professionally. You know what I would say? Like not just some random thing. So does anybody else have some requests that maybe I can do? It can be the same. It can be you guys. Oh, Preston said Sir Duke a while ago. I know he headed out, but that one might be kind of fun. I'm just going to play that. Right. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over. The Doors. I feel like it's mostly organ, right? What? How does Riders of the Storm go? I don't think I know. Light My Fire off the top of my head. Try it in a different key. I don't remember what key it's in. Man, I've jammed on all these and I can't remember them at all. I'm afraid of playing a song on the computer to get the feel back there, but I should be able to do those. I have played them before, so I'm just gonna look it up. It's so much easier just to do that because I like that one a lot. If I just look up bass tab, then I won't get in trouble for doing the actual recording. Ah, it's an E. Okay. I had it wrong anyway. Huh. This is the correct version of the song. A lot of people have it wrong. Okay. Let's see. I'm not sure about all that. Yeah. And then other people are like, tab incomplete. This is the correct version, but you only get part of it. Yeah, for whatever reason, I can't remember the other ones. Let's see. Let's just see what happens. Is it going to make enough sense if I type in? I don't know if that makes enough sense to me. It's arpeggios and stuff. Yeah, Light My Fire is not making enough sense to me in the context. So I'd need to hear it in context to be able to do that one. We're going to try LA Woman because we got that request too and see. Let's see if any of these make more sense to me. If my brain will just kind of do that. So, is it swung or is it straight? Is it just straight? I can't remember how LA Woman goes. That's very repetitive. If I could just remember if it's straight or swung, that would be good. I guess it's straight. That's what it's saying. I guess it's a little faster than that at 174. Yeah, I'd really have to listen to him again in context to get it right. Sorry to be that person. Runaway by Del Shannon. Yeah. A simple play along for beginners. Okay. I mean, there are a lot of good little simple play alongs. You could do something like White Stripes, Seven Nation Army, even though he technically does that on guitar live. I don't know that he recorded it on guitar. That's just that whole... We'll just go over that part of it. So you'd hit the 7th fret on the A string 2 times. 7, 7. Then you'd hit the 5th fret on the D string. Then you go back to the 7th fret. Then the 5th fret, 3rd fret, and the 2nd fret. Seven, 7, 5, 7, 5, 3, 2. But then you gotta know what string they're on. So the 7's on the A string, the 5's on the D string. So 7, 7, 5 on the D string, 7 on the A string, and then the rest is on the A string. 5, 3, 2, just to keep it easy. You can play it other ways. I suppose you could play it all on the E string if you wanted to. You could play 12, 12, 15, 12, 10, 8, 7, all on the E string if you wanted to keep it really simple. But let's try it the other way. And we'll just play it since you want to do a play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. It's a little syncopated. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and... Yeah, that one part's a little weird. So that one's an easy one to do a play along with. We could also do another one, Bites the Dust, although the rhythm's harder on that one. So that's on the E string. Every note's on the E string. 5, 3, open, open, open. O, 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 3, O, 5. I'm going to say O because it's easier than saying open, you know, with the quick ones. Open, open, open. It would be a little bit much. So 5, 3, O, 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 3, O, 5. 5, 3, O, 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 3, O, 5. So that's another one you could do. Thinking of other ones that are actually the bass line and not just the guitar part, you know, just done on bass. Money is a fun one. I've done this before on a video, but if you know the rake technique, you can play. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to play up here so you can see my finger. You could do this all with one finger on this hand if you really wanted to, because it's not very quick. So 2nd fret on the A string, 4th fret on the G string, 4th fret on the D string, and all I did was I dragged my finger through both of those strings, right? And then back to the 2nd fret on the A string, then the 2nd fret on the E string, the open A string, 2nd fret on the A string, open D string. So I'm gonna run through it one more time. 2 on the A string, 4 on the G string, 4 on the D string, 2nd fret on the A string, then 2 on the E string, open A string, 2nd fret on the A string, open D string, and so forth. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're raking with the index finger. So that's just the main riff, but the whole song isn't too bad. It's just remembering that you're in 7/4 timing is kind of weird. Like if you notice when I was playing 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, excuse me, 6, 7. So it's weird that it's in 7/8. But that one's a fun one. Not too impossible to play and sing. I've done that one with bands before, so that one's kind of fun to sing and play. But it's not the easiest one to sing and play. I think probably the easiest songs to sing and play will have eighth notes, just like driving eighth notes on the bass line, so that you're not having to focus on that too much while you're singing. So punk rock music would probably be the easiest genre to be able to sing over and play, because you're probably just going. Maybe pop punk with that kind of thing, but Blink-182 or something like that. Cool. Well, cheers for cheers. Thanks for tuning in from Germany. I love that. And we got another guy, Castro Grave from Brazil. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but that's okay. I still see you on there. That's cool. And I wish I knew some of these other songs better. If I had my headphones, maybe I'd song and be like, oh, it's just this. But as for right now, I don't really want to get in trouble for listening to it on here. Oh, I don't know. Do we have more? Because I can just do common bass line. That'd be kind of fun. That might be a good thing to do. See if we have any more simple ones. I'm trying to think of some other simple kind of fun ones. Man, nothing's coming to the top of my head. I'm trying to think of like the wedding band. Stand By Me is a good one. But I already have a lesson video on that, so you can look that up. Stand By Me, U-Bass will probably make that one come up. As far as Blister in the Sun, the Violent Femmes. Yeah, that part's easy, but then the chorus is... Oh, sorry. Boom. And I don't know what it is. I don't remember what it is right there, but it's busier is the point. So that part maybe not as easy to play and sing at the same time. Yeah, so the Roy Orbison one, Roy Orbison, Pretty Woman. It's basically an arpeggio of an E9 chord. So if you know the notes of an E9 chord, it makes it a lot easier. So I'm just going to say the note names, and then we'll go through the frets. It's an E, a G sharp, a B, a D, and I use the open D string, and then an F sharp on top. So first, you're just outlining the seventh chord. You're just going E, E, G sharp, B, D. So let me talk through what frets those are. Play the open E string twice, then the fourth fret on the E string once, the second fret on the A string, then the open D string. Then the same thing, two open E's, fourth fret on the E string, second fret on the A string, and then the open D string. And then the whole lick comes up, and it's the same thing there. Then we just add fourth fret on the D string, second fret on the D string, and then the open D string. O, O, 4, 2, O, 4, 2, O. So open E, 4 on E, 2 on A, open D, 4 on D, 2 on D string, and then the open D string. So let's try that together. We'll do the first part where it just the shorter piece 2 times, and then we'll come in with the main lick. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 again. 4, 1, 2, 3. Here we go, second time. One more. We got a pretty woman. It goes to an A after that, and the song's kind of an A. Pretty, pretty woman walking down the street. And then we can play really simple if we want a simplified version of the line. And then we go back to the lick at some point. So the simplified version would be A, just the open string, then 2nd fret on the E string twice, open A twice, 2nd fret on the E string twice, then the open D twice. Does it do it again? I think it goes to the open E string after that, but I can't remember if it starts the lick right there or if it waits a minute before starting the lick. It might be different from verse to verse. So it might start that way and then jump into the lick that we went over at the beginning of the song. Pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I like to meet, pretty woman. Don't know how this part goes. Maybe right here. Not sure how many times it does it, but toward the end of the song, it's a lot. Oh, pretty woman. And then it ends on an A. It might hit it twice, it might hit it once, but he sings woman, so I'm thinking hits twice. Could be wrong. And sorry guys, I don't know why I'm a little stuffy today, but yeah, that's the general idea. You have to listen to it for the details about when it jumps in on the lick, but that's the basic gist of it. There is a bridge, I think, and I just don't remember the bridge right now. So that'll get you through a lot of the song, though. I'm trying to think of some other ones that might be kind of fun. I mean, you could do the under thing, the whole. So, I know someone's asking, Floyd, you're asking if I've got COVID. I don't think so. I did go to like a restaurant or something yesterday. I mean, actually it was a bar, and it was a smoky bar. So it could just be the cigarette smoke, but you never know. I did take a chance going out there. So I won't know for a couple days, but I'm assuming it's not. I'll probably get a test just to make sure. Who knows? I'm thinking it's just some allergies and stuff, though, or cigarette smoke from the bar. But you know, in these times, you do never know, and it probably is a good idea for me to get a test tomorrow. So, so you joke, but that is a good point. So, does anybody else have any last requests? I think the next one will be the last one because we're about an hour and 9 minutes into it. So, if somebody else has a request, you can go ahead and just throw that in there. There's some other things. That's a little too specific, I think. I could probably do some more Beatles bass lines if you wanted, though. Trying to think of which Beatles bass lines. I wouldn't play that one right. Let me think about some other ones. There are a lot of Beatles songs that I know, but when I do them, I play them on other instruments. So my bass line version of it would probably be simpler than what Paul McCartney would play on there. But yeah, so let's see. So I don't know that particular one. Let It Be. Yeah, I wonder if I could do like a piano version or something. What if I did some like... When I find myself, if I can find behind. When I find myself in times, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. What is it? Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Wake up to the sound of music, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Sorry, it just sounds better like that. Though they may be parted, I'm mixing up the verses, still a chance that they will see. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let me see if I can do it here. Yeah, that sounds better. Okay. Then we've got what was that? Oh. Can't do that little walk down. What? Okay, now I got it. Sorry, guys. Ah. One more time. Okay, so maybe I would do it a little bit differently. There we go. So if I wasn't trying to sing and play it at the same time, I'd come up with a better version for each part. Somewhere over the rainbow. Let's see. I could do like that, the ukulele version. Somewhere, how's it go? Let's see, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Let's see, 4-chord and things that you dream of, dreams really do come true. And the whole second part. They all wish on a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. So you could strum like that. What I was gonna do is try to loop it and then play the bass line. Play a bass line underneath it. That'd be kind of cool. That's like the bridge, though. But yeah, my brain's just not working today. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Ooh, someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me. So you could also do something like that. You could just do root notes. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. So I mean, you could really make it sound nice without much going on the bass line at all. Just let the ukulele part get the other thing. You could also add arpeggios. Somewhere, I think I wouldn't do arpeggios. I'd probably do root and fifth or something. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. If I wasn't trying to sing it, I might do arpeggios. I could do that kind of line, but I don't think I can do that while singing. Somewhere. No, see, I want to sing faster. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where... I can't do it at the same time, but you get the idea. You could probably do something with an arpeggio. Boom, bum, bum. Boom, boom, boom. Might sound kind of cool underneath the strum version. Let's see. Try it again. So it's a C to an E minor. Whoops, but I gotta way around the pattern. It's such a long pattern to wade through. That wasn't right. There we go. Bum bum ba ba bum. That's what I probably do. Boom bum ba bum bum. Bum bum. I'd probably just do the simpler version. So probably do that. Kind of like the space in that. So that's a good reason to learn your arpeggios, right? Because you can start and just do like C, E, G, wait, G, B, D, wait. Sorry, it shouldn't be a G chord second. That's the other part of the song. It should be an E minor chord second. So I'm just going to tell you the frets that I was playing. 3rd fret on the A, 2nd fret on the D string, 5th fret on the D string for the first chord. Second chord, we're going to go to the 2nd fret on the D string, to the 5th fret on the D string, to the 4th fret on the G string. Then we'll go to an F major chord, so we're going to be doing 3rd fret on the D string, then the 2nd fret on the G string, and then the 5th fret on the G string. And then we go back to our first chord pattern. So that's going to be the 3rd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, and 5th fret on the D string. Then we go back to the 3rd fret on the D string, 2nd fret on the G string, 5th fret on the G string. Then back to the other one, 3rd fret on the A string, 2nd fret and 5th fret on the D string. Then we're going to go to the 3rd fret on the E string, the 2nd fret on the A string, and the 5th fret on the A string. And then we're going to go to an A minor, and the way I'm doing the A minor is 5th fret on the E string, to 8th fret on the E string, to 7th fret on the A string. And then the other chord is an F major chord, which is going to be, I like doing it down low this time instead of up high. I like doing it down here, which is 1st fret on the E string, open A string, and 3rd fret on the A string. So that should get you through there. Let's see. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Wait, 2 beats, right? 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, then 3, and then it would start over. So that's the first part of the song. The second part uses the same patterns. You just might have less chords. Really, the second time would just be a C going to a G, going to an A minor, going to an F for the bridge of the song. But that's about it. So thank you guys for hanging out. I know it kind of turned into some like real lessons and not just requests and everything. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that. I know I didn't play with little help from my friends. That one's cool, but like the Joe Cocker version is kind of crazy as far as the bass line goes, and I don't think the Beatles version is quite as crazy. Because it's like the Joe Cocker's got he's got that like all these crazy little things in there. Little help. Oh, so. Get by with little help from my friends. Like that kind of stuff. And then there's that hum. Do you need anybody? Need someone to love? Could it be anybody? And then that something like that. Yeah. And the Beatles version is totally different, right? What would you do if I sang? Just stand, walk on me. Where's that? Probably a different key, but probably not the one I'm picking. Let's see. What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Then Paul McCartney do something more like something like that. Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Yeah, because he has a little bounce to it. Try not to sing out of key. Get by with a little help from my friends. I try with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I get high with a little help from my friends. And then what does it be? Need any wait. Need anybody. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what they do there, but you get that. You get the idea. I think there's a little like boop, kind of bounce to Paul McCartney's line. Somewhere, I can't remember which part it's in there. It's somewhere in there. But yeah, that's about it for now. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you sat through this whole thing, thank you for being patient with my sort of scatterbrainedness, and I hope you got something out of it, at least maybe seeing the process of me trying to figure out stuff at the very least. Maybe that gives you some insight as to what to do. But if not, then hopefully it was fun anyway. And I will see you guys next week on Tuesday for the normal video, and then next Thursday for the live stream. Once again, I'll be doing those through October, and then in November and December, I'm just going to be doing one video at the beginning of November and one video at the beginning of December. And other than that, I'm taking the rest of the year off to bike across America. Okay, so I will see you guys later. Have a good week, and cheers.